Ladies and gentlemen, please listen up. You kept your moves hidden. Now they're desperate for a clue. There was a time when you used to explain yourself, justify your silence, justify your decisions, justify your distance. Not anymore, because now they can't even tell if you're breathing. And they hate that. They hate that you stopped talking, stopped posting, stopped giving them anything to feed off. Because when you were loud, they had a chance. They could mimic, they could twist, they could sabotage. You were predictable. They thought they could measure you, plot your next move. But then you went silent. Then you moved in the dark. You started showing up with results, not updates. They asked around. No one knew a thing, and that scared them. Because in a world addicted to attention, you became invisible. But invisibility isn't weakness, it's strategy. When you keep your intentions locked away, when your growth becomes private, when your wins are quiet, the game changes. Now they guess, they obsess, they spy, they stalk, they mimic shadows trying to catch your silhouette. They throw bait hoping you bite, but you never do. They ask mutuals about you. They lurk on your socials. They scroll years back looking for a pattern, and all they find is silence. Because silence is the new dominance. It's not that you disappeared. It's that you stopped giving them access to your presence. They underestimated what happens when someone decides to play their own game on their own terms. They thought you were frozen when you were plotting. They thought you were broken when you were rebuilding. They thought you were done when you were just getting warmed up. This right here is the price of being underestimated. You get the element of surprise. While they laugh, you load. While they gossip, you grind. While they assume you're losing, you're preparing for a storm. You were always 10 steps ahead. But now they know it, and that kills them, because they realize you were never trying to impress them. You were trying to outgrow them, and you did. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and drop a comment below. Tell me what move you're making in silence right now. To everyone returning, thank you. This community is built by warriors like you, silent operators who know their value. Now listen, real ones move in patterns that can't be detected. They build in silence. They execute in darkness. They reveal only what they want. And that's you. Because every time you speak, it's with purpose. Every time you show up, it's with force. Every time you win, it's undeniable. So they try to decode you, but they're always behind. Because what they don't know is, while they were analyzing your last step, you already took 5 more. Look at Kobe Bryant. People saw the game, But they didn't see the 4 a.m. workouts. Look at Elon Musk. They saw the headlines, but not the all-nighters sleeping on the factory floor. Look at Malala. They saw her speeches. They didn't see the fear she fought through every time she stood in front of the world. The world loves the shine, but hates the shadow, because in the shadow is where real power is formed, and that's where you've been, training, building, perfecting. So don't reveal yet. Don't broadcast it. Not until it's bulletproof. Not until it's undeniable. Not until the noise can't touch it. Because the more hidden your moves are, the louder your results hit. People follow noise, but they fear silence. Noise is for the insecure. Silence is for the dangerous. And you became dangerous. Let them whisper. Let them guess. Let them spin their theories. Because one day they'll realize every move you hit was a checkmate waiting to happen. Keep going. Stay hidden. Stay lethal. They thought you were out, but you were just sharpening your blade. And now they're desperate for a clue, but there won't be any, because this time you're playing for keeps, and silence is your loudest weapon. Subscribe, like, comment, join the tribe of the unseen, and let them wonder. Forever. They watched, they waited, they whispered, but nothing came out of your camp. No updates, no signs, no noise. And now that silence is eating them alive. Because the truth is this: when they can't predict you, they fear you. When they can't see your next move, they assume it's massive. And the moment you stopped explaining yourself, you became dangerous. Because people can't control what they can't read. And you've become unreadable. See, there's a reason warriors don't scream before battle. They tighten their armor. They sharpen the blade. They walk quiet. They strike fast. That was you. No more showing the blueprint. No more sharing the dream with people who only want to steal the map. You pulled back. You studied. You built in silence. And now they're desperate, checking your old posts, scrolling your feed like investigators, reading into your smile, your silence, your schedule. But there's nothing to find, because you've leveled up behind closed doors. And the next time they see you, you won't be at the same level they left you at. That's the part that haunts them. They thought your quiet meant defeat, but quiet was your rebirth. They thought no updates meant nothing was happening. They didn't know you were grinding in darkness, training while they were gossiping. They thought you lost because you left the room, but you left to build your own house. And now they're the ones stuck outside, peeking through windows they don't belong near. And here's what's next. Stay hidden until the work is done. Then walk in and let your presence speak. No announcements, no warnings, just results. And when they ask how you did it, look them in the eye and say, "I kept my moves hidden. You were too busy watching to prepare. Now it's your turn to vanish again. Rebuild, rework, reload, because this world doesn't reward the loud. It rewards the disciplined, the focused, the ones too busy working to talk. You kept your moves hidden. Now they're desperate for a clue. Don't give them one. Close the curtain and let them choke on their assumptions. That's how you win. Quietly, completely, irreversibly. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Like the video. Drop your thoughts in the comments. This channel is built for warriors like you, and we're just getting started. 'Cause